The title of this episode is In Cygnus And In Health. I'm Jack Lynch. Camp name is Cletus. This is being recorded March 29th, 2023. It involves myself, Patricia Lynch, my wife, Digger, also known as Rudy Bohm, and staff members from the Camp Howard Outdoor School program. This took place in the early 1980s. Patty'd heard my stories about outdoor school and all the things that we'd done and the pranks and the people and all that, but she'd never seen it with her own eyes. So I thought it would be good for her and me to go up, visit outdoor school for a short while, and have Patty get a look around to see what it really got there in time to see flag ceremony. Right after that, one of the staff members came over to find out if we were going to stay for dinner and also to get the names of all the guests that were going to be there. They were going to announce them at dinner time. They knew who I was. They saw my camp name on my name badge. But they asked Patty, "What's your camp name?" And she just sort of looked, kind of owly looking. And I stepped up and said, "Her camp name is Cygnus." Patty immediately glared at me. This was some kind of a prank I was pulling on her up at camp with my friends. Well, it wasn't. She hadn't heard what I was saying quite right. Any case, staff member said Cygnus. She looked over at Patty and she said, "That's a really good camp name." Patty asked, "Well, what is Cygnus?" And the staff member said, "Cygnus is a constellation up in the night sky. Cygnus is a swan. Cygnus the swan." Patty smiled, a big smile. She knew that she'd gotten a good camp name. When we went in for dinner, they had each of us stand up and they introduced us by our camp name or our regular name. Stood up and they were introduced to Cletus. Patty stood up and she was introduced as Cygnus. Cygnus the swan. Everybody in that cafeteria was smiling. They knew what it was too.